Shut up and sit down.
Hello everybody. Well, coming off the weekend of writing the book, I'd like to say that I'm done, but I'm not. What it's actually done is it's put me into a space where I think the process allows you to refine the process, and that's part of the process. It's interesting trying to fit 28 years of this lifetime into 12 chapters in a book and trying to make it concise but yet deep enough for somebody to find themselves into. I'm enjoying the process. It's allowing me to see different parts of me and also allowing myself to challenge myself in the same space and find that calm in the chaos of writing a book. So what I wanted to do over the next 12 weeks, I want to share with you a chapter a week. Now, I'm certainly not going to read the whole chapter out to you, but I just want to share you some insights that come from the chapters. And this week, let's look at chapter 1. So chapter 1 is actually called Shut Up Mind. And I don't know how many of you have had too much success in shutting up your mind. It just doesn't seem to be quiet in a sense. It's lovely, the rain is dripping on me. That's okay. But the process is that, and the topic that I explain to people is that you are not your mind. Your mind's a part of you. Just as your hands are a part of you, your feet are a part of you, your lungs are a part of you, and your heart's a part of you, your mind is also a part of you. But yet, we seem to put so much emphasis on the mind and believing that every thought is truth, when in actual fact, thoughts and emotions are indicators of something of a deeper nature. When you come to an understanding that you are not your mind, you then do not fall prey to your mind or to all the thoughts that just enter your head, sometimes in a random way, sometimes in a bizarre way. But you actually start to come to an understanding that each thought, each emotion is telling you something that maybe you weren't paying attention to before until you then had this information. When you understand that you are not your mind, and you also understand that we naturally have a fear-based perspective, it's a threat-based mind that we have, or a particular part of our mind that sees information as threat. And it will constantly look for what you don't have, the lack of, the fear of, the scarcity in life. When you start to see life through other eyes, which are gratitude and appreciation, and this is where it's really important to come to that understanding of what gratitude and appreciation are, is that you then start to see life through the lens that what you do have, what you are, how there is an abundance of things in your life if you allow yourself to see them. And using the skill of gratitude and the skill of mindfulness to notice where you can be grateful, you then start to see all of the things that you're taking for granted, because we do have so much in our lives. So the first chapter really is about coming to the understanding of the mind. And this is where we then begin this journey, because we need to understand what the mind is, how it works, so then we can then tweak it, fine-tune it, allow it to be a tool rather than us be a slave to it. Now, I've got a link at the bottom of this video, and it'll take you to the page where the book is, but I've included on that page an explanation of what I'm talking about now. So over the next 12 weeks, I want to be able to share with you some of the contents that sit within the book. And so then you can start to get an understanding of what this book is actually about. And then you can actually use some of these videos, some of these explanations as a way to, number one, introduce you to the book, but number two, also a reminder of what I'm trying to say as well. So check out the link below. If there's anybody else who might be interested in the book, share this as well. And I'll continue to keep you updated on a weekly basis. And we'll talk about chapter 2 next week, which is titled, let me think about this, It's Not Just Rainbows and Unicorns. All right, cool. Have a beautiful day, and I look forward to your comments, and I look forward to speaking to you again. All right, bye-bye.